Richardson didn't work there.
Niggas knew that. Bum.
Yeah, he's bum.
You know,
Ravi was all psyched about him. I told y'all that too.
Super bum. Never was excited about his dumb ass.
It's definitely my yeah, I think they can beat the
Bucks.
Dallas either. I think they could beat the Bucks. I think they could beat Brooklyn. I think they could beat any team in the East, honestly.
Hell yeah. They play like that.
They playing like this. It's early.
But it's gonna be hard against the Lakers though. But they could definitely beat the Nets. The Lakers will be harder.
I said it's gonna win the finals. I said they're gonna get to the finals. They're not gonna win the finals. I didn't say that. But if they get there, it's still a big step.
Joel Embiid so much fly, yo. He made KD and Kyrie cry, probably, yo. It made him catch.
I was just talking to somebody about that. I'm like, yo, you can make the argument that Joel Embiid is the second best player in the East. Like,
nah, you can't make the argument. How?
Kevin Durant's number one.
Right.
Who could you argue?
Bro, the current MVP. How you gonna say Joel better than him?
Back to back. How do you say he's like
right?
Back to back, bro. Not one.
Literally the current MVP though. That's the crazy part about it.
What are you talking about?
Embiid is better than him.
Like
what?
Whatever. All right. Whatever.
Bro.
Whenever that's.
Huh?
Whenever that starts.
Right, bro. You can't say that when the guy's the current MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. You got both awards right now. You can't say that.
But he ain't just doing once though.
We all know Embiid is a better talent. Embiid is a better talent. Come on, bro.
Better talent, bro. The dude was averaging a point a minute last year. Like, what are you talking about?
Everything can do.
He rebound like Embiid. He block shots. How's he a better talent? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he can shoot. He'll shoot as good, but he put up points and rebounds and assists and block shots. Like, come on,
man. He a fast break. He a whole set of offense.
But in the playoffs, he be butt.
And B don't be butt. B, yo.
Make it to the playoffs.
And B was getting cooked by Marcus Saul, bro. Like he was like against Toronto. Don't make that. Marcus Saul ain't shutting B down in the Toronto series.
No, stop it.
Go look at the stats. Go look at the stats
right now. Stop it right now. Go look at the postseason stats right now. Stop it.
I'll look right now.
Come on, bro.
Right now. Okay.
Stop that bullshit, bro.
All right. Jeff, you remember that, right?
What, when Marcus Saul was cooking Joel Embiid?
Was shutting Joel Embiid down.
Marcus Saul beat up though. Marcus Saul one of the best people who can defend him. I ain't gonna say I don't defend him good, but
the one game he had, I think, no points versus Marcus Saul in the regular season.
You talking about when they played? You talking about when they played the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
When he was with Kawhi.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, he did have a bad series.
Yeah. He did. That's what I'm saying. And you gonna talk about
he didn't struggle.
I know he struggled. That's what he was. They were saying he was eating milkshakes and cheeseburgers and shit. And
they But I don't see all that happening this year if they play the Lakers, bro. I'm just letting you know.
All right, we're gonna say
AD gonna have to guard him all game.
Who?
AD gonna get tired.
No, not because then he gonna AD gonna step out, make him have to come out. Like,
and B can guard that though.
Not out the perimeter. Stop it.
Stop.
AD handled like a guard, bro.
Come on, bro. Joel don't move his feet. Stop it. Come on, bro.
He logs.
He's
like a log, yo.
Listen, I do hope that he win the MVP because it'll win me some money. So I'll leave it at that.
He ain't winning the MVP though.
Who would you pick?
Yo, right now, I ain't gonna hold you. Trey Young.
They gotta make the playoffs. They can't even.
Right.
I feel you, but if they make the playoffs, he need to get some.
That team got run. That team got. Man, first round.
They might be a 6 seed.
Yeah. He wouldn't even make it, even if they did make the playoffs.
Not the MVP. Oh no, Jordan be cracking me up. He said anything, yo. Hold up. But
who I said for MVP in the beginning of the joint? Who else? I said Luka, right? We all said Luka.
Yeah, we said Luka, but Luka been starting off bad or whatever.
He was some bullshit.
Even last night, he was cooking. Last night,
he always cooking.
Yeah.
Yo, niggas might as well start, man.
I'm ready. Nah, yeah.
I said start without him.
Yeah. I'm talking about by a little time, but
we're gonna have to hire somebody. We're gonna recruit somebody new, man.
Yo, my shorty brother want parts. What's up?
How old is he?
He like 20. He like 22, 23.
How old is you? Huh?
I'm older than him. Older than y'all.
All right, that nigga that can't come there. He ain't older than you, like.
He not no weirdo though. He
know about football though.
Yeah. He used to play ball. Yeah.
Wait, Eagle fan?
Play ball don't mean
Giants.
football.
Anyway, all right. Well, let's get to this week's start. We'll figure it out later on. But anyway, welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Trenches, episode 15. This is a playoff preview show. Also, to end the season and wrap that whole thing up. I'm your host, of course, BigMike on the BigMike and LittleAnt channel. We got part of our panel here. We got Jeff.
Hey, yo.
And Jordan.
My guys.
Tobi, our other regular on the panel, is actually out of town right now. And our special guest, Ravi, should be on later on. So let's start. We're back. We were gone last week, but the season did wrap up. Playoffs about to start. So let's talk about the season first, then get to the playoffs. So this was a question that we had that Jordan actually presented. So I'm gonna give him props for that. But it's who was the NFL's most disappointing team this year? Jordan, I'll let you start since you just brought the question up.
I mean, this isn't a real. I mean, come on. We all know where I'm going with this. You know what I'm saying? It's by far yours truly, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Why?
Why? I mean, I know you didn't have as much expectations with them coming into the season, but me being a fan, me being a fan, you know, the hardcore fan that I am, you know, they had talent. I expected them to at least be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And even with, you know, how terrible this season has gone for them, what happened against the Cowboys? Prime position. We controlled our destiny and we blew it. You know what I'm saying? So even with all that being said, it's just a total disappointment. I mean, they shouldn't have been this bad. There's no way. I mean, even with, you know, some of the injuries that they had, you know, I just think they really shouldn't have been this bad. So, you know, it's by far the Eagles. Not a
Okay.
question.
I'll come back to you, Jeff. What would you say?
I think the most disappointing season was the New England Patriots to me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and I say that because I thought Cam would give his, even as a game manager, Cam is good. Like, he's better than a lot of game managers because he can run a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just thought we would have got more. His season was terrible. His percentages were low. Passing yards were low. Interceptions were more than touchdowns. And I thought Bill would be able to. I thought he would be able to make this team work, and I did. I had faith in it, but I was wrong, and it's hard. And I think Cam was the problem. So, you know, that's just on the record for that too. And I just think that was the most disappointing season. I thought they would get the AFC East this season, whether Tom Brady or not.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't agree. I think that you know, like they had 6-7 players on defense not play because of COVID. They had no offensive weapons to really work with. I thought this year was just gonna be like a season for them to kind of fill out some young guys, see what they got, kind of talent they got to put back in with the veterans when they come back. So now they still got to question their quarterback, what they got to figure out. But I wouldn't call it disappointing. I didn't make the playoffs anyway. I think if I were to pick a team right now, I would actually say I'll probably go to the 49ers, man. They were in the Super Bowl. They were in the Super Bowl just last year and whatnot, like a few months ago. And I expected them to have a big, you know, another big season. They still got a lot of young talent with Debo and Mostert and stuff. I mean, I know Jimmy G got hurt or whatever, but they got a lot of good defensive players on that team, Bosa on them. So I expected them to kind of still be right back where they were. It's crazy. The Chiefs still are 15-1 or 14-2, I guess now, but the Niners went like so far downhill. So I did not expect that at all, and I'm sure that fans didn't expect that. But Jordan, if you had to pick somebody outside of your own team, who would you pick?
Outside of my own team, I would agree with you on that. The only thing I would say is the 49ers, they just had a lot of bad injuries, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of key guys that was early in the season. Like it was so bad. It got so bad for them that they couldn't recover from it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would say them. I would say them no as well. Because even with that being said, I mean, you know what I'm saying, they should at least, you know, won a little bit more games than they did. What were they? I don't think they won
5
7
and 11.
games. I don't think they didn't even win 7 games.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that out of them. I knew they was gonna have a terrible season. The Super Bowl hangover is real. You lose in the Super Bowl, the next year your team is terrible. It's just real. Like, and it's only few teams that have even succumbed to some of the, all right, I mean, at least make the playoffs. And I knew the 49ers weren't gonna be it.
Okay.
Like,
All right. All right, matters on that. All right, well, let's flip it now. Go a little positive side. What team is the most surprising team this season? Jeff, what you think, bro?
the Buffalo Bills. You
Okay.
know, and I was confident that they had the formula, but having the utensils and making it work are two different things.
Okay.
And they had a hell of a season from Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? They won the division. They're one of the best teams in the league. That defense is starting to come around because at some point in the season, you know, they were like giving up a lot of points, but now they're starting to be better again. So the Buffalo Bills is surprising because it surprises me, but they lived up to the expectation and to the hype. And not a lot of teams do that. So them living up to the hype surprises me, even though I had picked them throughout the season to be the best team. But I picked them based on them having the tools, and they've actually met the hype and surpassed it.
All right, Jordan.
So I would say, breaking news: Devontae Smith, Alabama. He just won Heisman. Eagles about to draft him, by the way.
That don't mean nothing. Like I said before, but anyway.
But I would say the most surprising team would be the Dolphins. I don't think anybody expected the Dolphins to have a winning record, period. I don't think anybody expected the Dolphins to be in any type of playoff contention, yet they control their own destiny with 2 or 3 weeks left in the season. And they are a team with a winning record right now that missed the playoffs. You know, they're 10-6, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And they missed the playoffs, which is kind of unfortunate. You know, it's kind of sad when you look at a team like the Washington football team who has a winning record, but you know the rules are the rules. You know, you got to win your division, and you know what I'm saying. But I would say, you know, the Dolphins. I didn't expect them to have a winning record at all. So shout out to the Dolphins and Brian Flores.
You think if they kept Fitzpatrick in the whole season, their record might be crazy.
Yes, it would have been better. Whatever.
Yeah, they would have got in.
I don't believe that though. But
And they definitely would have won that last game. They should have started Fitz that last game or whatever.
Yeah, and it's crazy because he kept pulling them out, like putting them
Bro,
in.
the week before, Tua got benched. Just the week before. Again.
I understand that, but we're not talking about, bro. Fitzpatrick was not beating the Bills. Just stop this mess. You know why they didn't put him in? You know why they didn't believe him in for the rest of the season?
Why?
Because clearly they didn't think he could get it done. Clearly they didn't think he could get it done. That's why they made the move.
But yet they kept benching Tua and bringing him back in though.
Because he's still a rookie. And if you just like Brian Flores said it, he said if they got to bring in their relief pitcher, then they're gonna do it. It's what they did. It was what it was. He wasn't the guy that was gonna carry them throughout the season. He just wasn't gonna be the guy. He won the games that he won for them, and that was it. He didn't win any other games. He won the game.
He does get eradicated.
Nah, he won more than that. He won that week, another week too.
He won 4 games the whole season.
Bro. Plus, not to mention, I think Tua had like 65 yards, some shit the first half when they pulled him last week. Like he wasn't playing good at all, bro. Or 2 weeks ago or whatnot. I'm just saying, like, I think they would have won.
Tua played well this season. You can't knock him. He played well.
He played well for a rookie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll say that.
He had some games where like he was like under 100 yards, didn't he? Throwing.
He did. Yeah.
No,
What? No.
One game with 94 yards.
Yeah, that's what Jeff said.
Under 100 yards, like that's terrible.
That's okay. They're not even a throw it around the yard team. They want to run first and play action. Come on. Stop it.
Man, most surprising team for me is I'm gonna go with actually the Colts. Honestly, I was gonna go with the Browns, but I expected the Browns to kind of have a turnaround. You know, with the talent they got. The Eagles later need to set that team on fire with this. But I would say the Colts, man. I did not expect them to be 11-5. I don't think nobody did. I thought when they brought in Rivers that it was just like, you know, his last hurrah, probably 8-8 or whatever before he finally leaves. I didn't expect them to have like a decent season, them to be 11-5. I did not see that happening, so I'm gonna go with the Colts and whatnot on this street.
I thought of them first too, but
yeah. I didn't see that coming at all. You know what I'm saying? All right, and okay, so let's go to players now. What? It's funny for Jordan. What player that you expected more from was the most disappointed this season? What not?
Come on. I mean, Jeff, I'll go after you, Jeff. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Because this is it. Go ahead, Jeff.
Well, wow. So what player? Kirk Cousins.
Okay, all right.
I thought he'd been better. I mean,
Not bad.
still got Thielen. They still had Dalvin Cook. You know,
And they had Justin Jefferson.
and
He
as I
broke
was
the
gonna say,
rookie record for
they throwing
yards.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
You know, I thought he would have a better season, and he highly underperformed. Again, in the final year of that atrocious 300-year, $84 million all guaranteed contract that he was given.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we'll see what happens. Though I just thought he had a chance, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought that team was good enough. Dalvin Cook was like lights out. If he has some sort of resemblance of a quarterback in Kirk Cousins this year, the team could have been really, really dangerous, man.
I'm not going to play on Kirk, but
yeah, they all on Kirk.
Their defense used to be really good, and they're just bad now. Like,
I'm
not going to play.
I agree.
Why don't offense get any name if they don't perform well because the defense bad?
Shit, I mean,
the offense on the field more. You should have a rhythm. You should be getting.
they scored points. I mean, they scored points. They lost a lot of close games. But
terrible.
It might be some coaching too. Like how good's their coach as well.
So. But they're all. But then again, that's another team. If your defense sucks and you're playing from behind all game, you know Kirk Cousins isn't a guy that you can rely to throw the ball 40 times a game and bring you back every game like they. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hard.
Yeah, and between his the franchise times he was in Washington and this contract, Kirk done make so much money. That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't give no fucks. We don't give a damn. But
yeah. I mean, he had 35 TDs, 13 interceptions. A little bit too many interceptions though, but he had a 105 quarterback rating. He wasn't that bad, honestly.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
How many yards he threw?
4,200, 4,265.
That's a good season.
It's not that, it's actually not a bad. That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad season at all.
Jefferson broke the rookie record.
Yeah.
What was that record?
And Eagles could have had him too.
Like 8-8 or something like that. I don't even know if they were 8-8.
Yeah, they're 8-8. Yeah,
35, 42. Yeah, you know what? I'm wrong about that.
He had a little bit too many picks though, but he I don't know. He almost got 30,000 yards for surprising or not. Kirk Cousins, so it's crazy. But yeah. Anyway, Jordan, who would you pick for this player you say that you were expecting more from that was disappointed this season?
We all know I'm gonna say Carson Wentz, right?
I had no idea.
No idea.
All right, well, you're gonna find out. So, I mean, just a complete we never seen a player be so bad, like just fall off. Have we ever seen anything like this?
Not fall off that bad. Like
never seen anything like this where a player just falls off that bad. I mean, to where it's like the simple stuff is throwing like a bubble route, and he just throws it.
You were arguing last year he was top 10, like just last year.
Just last year.
I was saying it last year. He was the only reason why we even made the playoffs.
Right.
And it's just been bad. You know what I'm saying? But let me stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking about the Eagles. All right. There is one player that I do want to point out for this, right?
All right.
He did come on. He has come on strong since their bye week that they had. But Lamar Jackson, I know everybody, he wasn't going to have the crazy MVP season that he had last year.
Right.
But until about 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, he was just looking bad. And it's kind of a disappointment because you thought he would be able to take the next step in terms of being a passer this year.
Right.
So that's what I'm disappointed about. I wanted to see him take the step that Josh Allen took as a passer. And he did. And that's what I'm disappointed about. So for that, I would say Lamar Jackson is kind of disappointing in terms of that.
Yeah, Josh went to see like a quarterback, a guru or something like that, right? He wouldn't have like took all this.
I had heard I remember I was watching one of the games and they were saying like a lot of these times with these guys, it's not even like their mechanics be all right. It's just about knowing the offense. Like this is his third year in the offense. You know what I'm saying?
They did change the mechanics though.
They did say he changed his mechanics, but
They did,
some
yeah.
of these guys don't even need to set their feet straight to throw the ball 30, 40 yards down the field.
But not accurate.
He's one of them. But that's what I'm saying. When you know where to throw the ball to and you read 2 point and then you're reading it, it's 2.5 and it's coming to you because you know, you might not have to set your feet. You can just sling it because you know you can do it because you know you got the arm.
Yeah, because you can throw 50 yards, right?
I bet you I can. You put $100 on it? You put $100 on it? You put $100 on it?
Wait, 50? Wait, 50?
50
yards.
Nah, he ain't doing that shit. Hell no. Nah, he ain't doing that.
Put that money up.
I will bet it. You ain't doing 50 yards, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I bet it.
Put that thing on Cash App. Boom.
It's gonna stop at like 35. I'm telling you right now.
Hell no.
Yeah. Okay. You know how far 50 yards is, bro?
Huh?
You know how far 50 yards? You don't understand, right? It's crazy.
Yeah,
I play quarterback. What you talking about? I play football.
Oh my
I know
God.
exactly how far 50 yards is.
Yeah.
Bro, now he was a quarterback too?
I thought you was a lineman.
Bro, my freshman year.
I thought it was tight end.
Bro, I played every position on the field, bro. What are you talking about? Throw that thing 40, 50 on us. Y'all don't know, man.
On the NFL field, you throw it 50 yards.
NFL ball, bro. Well, we used to train, bro. I used to throw.
Field, and I don't know high school.
It's 100 yards. 100 yards is 100 yards, Jeff.
All right.
Bro.
Or high school.
I will bet you anything you can't throw a 50 yards. We'll talk about that later on, though. But it's on wax. You can't throw a 50 yards, bro. I'm gonna go with someone that I was told was the best back in football. I'm gonna go with Ezekiel Elliott as the most disappointing player of the season. Not only because he only had 100 yards one time this year, and he's been so disappointing. His yards per carry was down. He lost his burst. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Zeke don't care a little bit and whatnot.
Ricky
like
Williams,
he just, yeah, a little bit, yeah. Like he like being a star, but I'm serious, bro. And he acts out again. He acts out again in the game. So he had a little hamstring injury on Sunday, whatever like that. Like Zeke was so disappointing, yo. And Derrick Henry is so much better than Zeke or whatever. It's crazy and whatnot. He's not. What? I mean, the Zeke at his best, Derrick Henry's better than Zeke at his best, bro.
Yo, I just I really like what?
Do you agree, Jeff?
I mean, Derrick Henry ain't never been no scrub.
Nah.
Let's get it twisted. Like
this guy.
Yo, what? Yo, what?
Why?
Yo, what?
He's never been a scrub. Like he came from
Derrick Henry was on the verge of being a bust before 2 years ago. What are we talking about?
How long you been in the league?
Since
like 4 years.
Him and Zeke came in the same. Zeke came in a year after him.
Before him, I thought.
No, Derrick Henry came in a year after Zeke.
Right.
And bro, Zeke has twice as many yards. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Yo, he just had a 2,000-yard season with 15 touchdowns.
I don't care if he had 3,000.
Got to.
He don't got as many yards as Zeke.
Rushing is different than 4,000 yards passing. Like,
bro, he don't got as many yards as Zeke. Like, oh my God, this is unbelievable.
Anyway, unbelievable. Yo, but can you admit now, if I did it close, Derrick Henry and Zeke, he's much better than Zeke, bro.
Nah, I'm not giving you much better at all, bro.
Okay.
I'm not giving you much better, bro.
And second best is Dalvin Cook right now, honestly. So
Zeke is incredible.
Incredible. All right.
No, wait, hold on, time out.
All right.
They came in the same year.
Okay.
2016 and Derrick Henry 2016.
All right. And Zeke had a much better team back then.
Stop it. Hold on. Career rushing yards for Zeke. 6,384 yards. Right? They came in the same year. Right?
It's like 4,400, something like that.
Derrick Henry, even with a 2,000-yard season.
Hold on. Probably like 65, 55.
Bro, 5,860 yards.
He ain't that far off, dude.
I know, he ain't that far.
His rookie season, it's because he just ran for 2,000 yards. That's why. His rookie season, he ran for 490 yards. Do you know what Zeke did his rookie season?
Bro, they had other backs there.
Elliott led the league. Bro, Derrick Henry was a bust before 2018. And
all right, so look, what's crazy is right. So comparing their years from when they came in together to right now, Zeke only got about what, like
700 yards. 700 yards. He got about
700 yards.
By next year, it'll be even.
He just had 2,000 yards. What are you talking about?
Your point?
And you also forget Zeke missed a year. You also forget Zeke missed a year.
He missed 6 games, bro. A year.
Stop. He missed the damn near the whole year. He didn't run for 1,000 yards. So what are you talking about? Derrick Henry's only ran for 1,000 yards 3 times. Come on.
And then ran for 2,000 on you. Double up.
That's fine. But he just got nice like this. Like, no. Next.
Anyway, next question. Okay, so moving forward to the playoffs. So my first question is, which player needs to win a Super Bowl the most for their legacy? I got some examples. You might have somebody else, but I said Russ, Breeze, Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, or Patrick Mahomes. Jeff, what do you think?
I got a tie between 3 players.
What? Okay, go ahead.
You can't do that.
I'm just saying, like, and I'm explaining to you. So, in my mind, I think it's most important for Mahomes to win another one right now, to strike while the iron's hot. If you want to you don't want to be a 1 year. But I also think it's important for Rodgers and Breeze too, because they need that second to cement their legacy. Now, Breeze, I don't think so, because he got so many passing yards, and he gonna go down with touchdowns and that basically that Peyton Manning era, throwing the ball a lot and all that. Rodgers definitely needs one because he got one in the 2000 and he hasn't been back to win one again. So he needs another one to go down as the legend. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if Patrick Mahomes, he need to keep the hype going. Like, get 2 now and then get another later. Because if you get 1 now, then you gotta wait till you start to lose the momentum. Get them now. Get the rings now. Get them now. Don't wait.
All right. Well, maybe you answer the question. Jordan, what you got? What would you pick?
I mean, it's by far Aaron Rodgers, because everybody wants to try to compare like Mahomes to Rodgers, and everybody says Mahomes is the closest thing to Rodgers. Yet his second year as a starter, Mahomes won a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. How long did it take? It took Rodgers a couple of years to get that Super Bowl.
He rode the bench for a couple of years. Don't forget that.
Right, and that's what makes Mahomes already better than Rodgers, though. We're not going to get into that conversation because that's over your head a little bit.
Yeah, Alex Smith in front of him versus him having Brett Favre in front of him. Two totally different things.
Right, but hold on. Brett Favre had some of the worst, had 3 out of the, Brett Favre had 2 of his worst seasons in his whole career. Those 2 years, Aaron Rodgers was on the bench. And they still said, no, you're not good enough. We still going to stick with this old ass geezer. But hold on. But Alex Smith was coming off career highs with the Chiefs. Took them to the playoffs, and they said, no, we're done with you. We're going to go with Mahomes.
Alex Smith, you compare
the best quarterback, because he's the best quarterback the NFL's ever seen. But all right, it's over.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, because he only has 1 Super Bowl ring. That was when he was younger. Everybody wants to sit here and say he's the best, but he hasn't won one since. Yet Mahomes is probably close to getting his second. Mahomes is gonna end up with more than Rodgers, period, when it's all said and done. Because if Rodgers don't get it now, he's not getting no more. So it's by far.
Wait. We don't get it this year? They get no more? You saying?
No. Yeah. If they don't get it right now, they ain't getting no more. It was, bro, his opportunity, in my opinion, I mean, I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl this year, but his opportunity has been long gone. Like, the teams that he had Jordy Nelson and Greg Jennings on were better than the teams he has right now, and they weren't even. I mean, they was nasty.
I'm trying to figure out which one of them is better than Devontae Adams. Because like how
he had 2 number 1 wide receivers.
Okay.
I mean, you feel me? He had 2 number 1 wide receivers. And Jermichael Finley was a beast.
Okay.
And Eddie Lacy too running the ball.
And they had a better defense.
Eddie Lacy was not Aaron Jones.
I don't know. He had some good years, bro.
He was all right, bro.
Nah, he wasn't.
Before he got super fat, he was all
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Best team he had in a long time, bro.
Bro,
Right now?
they had a better defense.
Bro, they had Clay Matthews and fucking what's the other white boy with the long hair? So like they had the other one too, or whatever.
AJ Hawk.
AJ Hawk,
Won
yeah.
a Super Bowl with them cats.
But they was balling, bro. They was getting to.
They won the Super Bowl with them cats. What you mean?
But he said they ain't won another one.
2009.
Right? He ain't had a team like that. If that's the first guy you could think of, that tells you when the last time you heard some good Packers besides Aaron Rodgers.
But yo, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, I feel like personally, like with
Aaron, think about it, Mike. Go ahead. I see the Rolodex going.
With Mahomes and Rodgers, like if you put Mahomes on those teams, like I still think they win regardless.
All right, whatever.
I really do.
But basically, well, I'll get to it in a second. So, just to kind of change up this pick, I like Rodgers, honestly. I think he needs to cement his legacy to kind of, especially get on that next tier, that Peyton Manning level at least, or whatever.
Let me ask you something real quick, Mike, before you finish.
Yeah.
Where do you put him? Are you putting Manning in that top 5 of all time?
Manning? Hell yeah.
Okay.
Are you nuts? He changed football.
Yeah. He definitely top 5.
Steph Curry.
People will argue that shit that he's not. People will argue.
Yo, he the first quarterback to call his own plays. Like they
change the play at the line.
I'm not arguing, bro.
Yeah. He definitely top 5. I mean, his last chip, he was kind of a game manager. People forget, like that first year in Denver, that nigga put up crazy ass numbers and shit. Yo, it was ridiculous, yo. Like, and that was a whole new team, whole new squad or whatever. Like, it's crazy. But
he got trounced, and they got go ahead. They got wrecked in that Super Bowl.
Legion of Boom. I know they got him, whatever like that. So, but that was one of the best defenses of all time. Like, you know what I mean? Especially secondary wise or whatever. So they was bullets in secondary. Like, you know they were. Stuff like that. But just to speaking of them, I'm gonna go with Russ just to play, devil's advocate. Only because Russ only got one himself. And I feel like he kind of been like skating off that one forever. And I feel like if he want to cement himself as like at least on another tier, he need a Super Bowl at some point too, or whatever like that. So, and I can also make a case like just said for Breeze, because again, that one Super Bowl thing, like it's crazy. Like they're so great, Rodgers, Russ, Breeze, but only got one Super Bowl, and that just don't seem right for some reason for either one of them. I would say.
Yeah. I mean, I look at they being cities that don't spend money like that. Yeah. Like if Rodgers was in San Francisco, they would have spent that money to get him whatever he needs because it's a major market.
Yeah, and even Breeze, like you said, Breeze got all those records and no MVPs, which is also crazy as hell.
That shows you though, like this is my personal opinion. You don't have to agree, but that just shows you the value and how much better Patrick Mahomes were. Like when it's all said and done, like I don't throw the stats away. Bro, he's the best QB that we've seen ever step on a football field. Throw the stats away. Throw the resumes away. He's the best quarterback we've ever seen step on a football field.
Wow.
Throw the resumes,
wow.
Throw the resumes away.
I gotta see. You know what it is? You know what, Jordan? I gotta see him a little more, but in these playoffs for sure. There's gonna be a tough playoff road for them. So I gotta see it a little bit more to say that. Honestly, so that's why I'm at with that situation. So, and they ain't played good the last 2 weeks. Now I know they were kind of just like cruising or whatever, but I want to see them, these first few weeks when they finally get their playoffs started. Because this year in the AFC, this ain't no cakewalk. I'm telling you right now.
It don't really matter. They good for letting the team get up big to come back on them. So you ain't gonna know nothing to the second half of any game they play.
Shit, they might come out there and just run the ball.
I mean, look, and that's what the good teams do. They come out and they thump teams and they get it done when they move on.
They ain't even unleashed LittleAnt yet. Like,
yeah. Well, let's talk about who didn't make the playoffs and stuff like that. So, what team or player are you the most upset did not make the playoffs? Besides who you root for, so not the Raggedy Raiders or the Eagles, but what team are you upset did not make the playoffs? Besides who you root for. So
yeah, did not make the playoffs.
Yeah, he gonna say Raggedy Raiders. He ain't come up with none for the Eagles.
I did, yeah. But speaking of that, my team did make the playoffs, so we got to put that out there right now.
That's terrible.
All right, so I'll go, Jeff.
Go ahead.
Crazy.
So the one team I'm really thinking about, right, is actually who we were just talking about. We're talking about Minnesota and shit. You feel me? Like, I thought they would make the playoffs this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought they would be in the mix. Like, Chicago's in the playoffs right now. We was talking all shit about them. You know what I'm saying? And now they're in the playoffs.
So wait. So is this? Are we shocked based on what we knew throughout the whole season or from the beginning of the season?
Yeah,
throughout the whole season, and it's like who you wanted to see in the playoffs.
Okay,
they didn't make it.
I had one. Okay, so for that, I would say the Cardinals.
Okay,
because remember I was like, yo, they gotta make it over the Minnesota and Chicago because of their schedule, and they blew it.
Yeah, they blew it. Yeah,
they just
blew it.
blew it. You know what I'm saying? So Arizona, like, they should have made it. They had it in their hands. Kyler Murray, I don't know if he was really fully healthy throughout the season, but I mean, it just shows you how young they are. They'll probably be able to get it together. That coach, though, they need to take a second look at the coach because he made some mistakes later on in the season.
And they got to get better defensively too, for real.
I'm saying, yeah. And they got pieces too. I don't know why they were so bad.
Jeff, what do you think?
Well, in the beginning of the season, I thought the Cowboys would make the playoffs, but that was before the Dak injury. But
yeah.
Since we're talking about after that point, I'm gonna stay the Miami Dolphins. I would have wanted to see Fitzpatrick, some Fitz magic in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been unique. Like, okay, all right, second quarter, 8 minutes to go, and the substitution is in. He's brought Fitzpatrick in the game to save the game. Like what?
He'd have been pick sixes and have been strip sacks all over.
Hey,
Fitz magic, bro. Fitz magic. What he do, bro?
In the playoffs would have been interesting.
I'm not here.
Down on South Beach, that would have been litty.
Yo, if Fitz magic goes to the Patriots, they'll be in the playoffs next year. I guarantee you, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Okay.
I think that's
right.
A mediocre quarterback. Wait, hold up. Fitzpatrick is better at throwing than Cam, hands down.
Way better, bro. I'm telling you, they'll be in the playoffs next year. He wins this Patriots stuff.
Not without those weapons. Not with those weapons, though. They got to get some weapons.
They all coming back.
Is this the Doug? Is he like the new Doug Flutie or some shit? Like,
yeah, kind of.
He kind of is, yeah. And I'm telling you,
even Doug was better. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And they all coming back. The whole defense coming back. They're gonna be fine. Everybody who opted out, I'm saying.
What about the offense? Ain't no wide receivers.
Oh yeah. Bro, Fitzpatrick is one hit away from being concussed and done.
Nah,
I don't care.
Think he ever had concussion problems, bro. He just threw the ball wildly, but I'm trying to tell you, he can mess around with a chip on the low with a good team. Like,
stop it.
He can take it to the chip, yeah. Like, like Joe Flacco, like they only need 3 good games out of him.
Don't even put them in the same sentence, bro. Stop. Joe Flacco is way better than Fitzpatrick. Way better.
Yo, Joe, you say hating on Fitzpatrick. Yo, I don't know why, bro.
Bro, because we know who Fitzpatrick is, bro.
Same way with Nick Foles. You like hating on these guys who win games. I don't know why, bro. It's crazy.
That's football saviors.
Bro, I'm taking Nick Foles over Fitzpatrick. Like, any day.
I don't even know. It depends who the offensive coordinator.
At least he won a Super Bowl. Like,
it's magic, bro.
At least Foles won a bowl. I'm taking Foles over. You're gonna take Andy Dalton or Fitzpatrick?
Fitzpatrick,
yeah. I'll take Fitz, yo.
Fitzpatrick's son.
I'll take Fitz. Fitz. Yo, Fitz be magic, bro. Like the nigga be.
Bro, they played for the same team.
And then it exploded.
Bro, like, Fitzpatrick played for Cincinnati and never saw the field. Why?
And he was a high draft pick. He was like, he was a high ass draft pick. And they paid him a lot.
Bro, you know Andy Dalton was taking them to the playoffs though every year, bro.
I mean, to win nothing. You know he got no playoff wins, right?
Yeah, but how many wins Fitzpatrick got? How many starts he got?
That if he went down, Fitzpatrick, that's why they had him.
Bro, Fitzpatrick's terrible, bro.
Man.
I do too, man. I'm telling you, if I was the Pats. I was trying to get him for the low money or whatever like that. I'll tell you,
they might go and try to get like Matt Stafford or some shit. Like,
oh, that'd be dope. Now give me Stafford with McDaniels. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Real stuff.
I don't think
You said the Cardinals. You said the Dolphins. They did make the playoffs. I'm trying to think who was close but didn't get in. Cowboys already said, you know what I mean?
Baltimore get in?
Yeah, Baltimore got in. But Baltimore, yeah, I'm gonna save them for another topic or whatever. But I thought about the Cardinals too. That's why. Raggedy Raiders. I go with them. Oh, whatever. I thought at one point I thought, huh?
By default.
No. They were 6-3 at one point. I thought they were gonna get in or whatever. I was surprised that they didn't get in.
Oh, you too young, man. I've been saying
Nah,
the same.
yeah, bro, y'all were this close. Y'all was a lot of close games, and I like Gruden. I always like Gruden and stuff like that. So I definitely want to see him in there. I don't trust Carr, but I really thought that y'all were close. At one point, I thought y'all beat the Chiefs. Y'all won a little roll and stuff like that. Then y'all played the Chiefs real tough. I like Waller. I like Ruggs. I mean, Ruggs kind of one-trick pony, but I like Ruggs still.
Yeah, we got tools.
Yeah, they got some tools and they got the running back. So I would have liked to see Gruden back in the playoffs. So I would say I'm upset that he didn't get it.
I'll say the Raiders. It's always cool when the Raiders are in. I'll say that.
That's what I'm saying.
Cool when the Raiders are good.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, we'll be back next season, man.
Yeah, man. You're gonna be waiting till the season after that.
Well, I'm trying to go to Vegas for my birthday in October, so I'm trying to go to a game while I'm out there. So.
Yo, we play the Eagles this year. You already know it's on, boy. You know it's on, boy.
Definitely ain't worried about you.
You know it's on. Like your whole division.
We gotta go to the game.
Terrorizing the division. We play the Steelers too.
I said we gotta go to the game.
Word?
Yeah.
You're
Pittsburgh.
Hopefully, but let's move on forward, man. About the teams who are in. So, of the teams who were in, what team playing this weekend is the most dangerous in the NFC? You would say
this weekend.
This weekend, wild card weekend. Everybody but the Packers and the and the Chiefs. Everybody's playing.
Yeah. So I have mine for the
dangerous.
Go ahead, go ahead, Jeff.
The New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
I think they're the most dangerous. That time off, the fact that they won those games when Breeze was off was good for the team. And I think he's wise enough and he's a good enough quarterback to just interject himself and know how to kind of pace it. He went crazy the first couple games, but he was trying to knock the rust off. And I don't blame him because they could afford to do that and still maintain their position in the playoff race. So, that's the most dangerous team. That's the really that's the only trajectory for Aaron Rodgers not getting to the Super Bowl. That's the only way is Breeze.
Is this NFC or
NFC right now? Yeah, this is NFC. I got an AFC question next. What's the NFC, the most dangerous team?
I think definitely the New Orleans Saints.
You got the Saints. All right. What do you got, Jordan?
I got Tampa Bay. I ain't gonna lie to you. Reason why I got Tampa Bay is because why should I not bet on Tom Brady? Tell me why I shouldn't.
The whole new offense, whole new team, whole new division.
All right, so I'm about to show you this real fast. Last year, with the same team, with the same team that Cam just had. You feel what I'm saying? Brady only had like 24 TDs, 8 picks, threw for like 4,200 yards.
Okay.
Change offenses, 40 touchdowns, 4,800 some yards, only 12 interceptions, same completion percentage.
Wait, hold on. He had how many yards in New England?
When he was with them,
4,200, and then there he only had 4,800.
I mean, excuse me.
He had 46 this year.
He had 24 TDs, 8 picks, 4,057 yards last year.
Oh, 4,000. Yeah.
Yeah, 4,000. I said 42. My fault. This year, 40 touchdowns, 12 picks, 4,633 yards, and a higher completion percentage. Last year he was 60. This year he's 65. He didn't.
Look at the numbers, and the numbers should be mind blowing, separating each other compared to the weapons he had last year with what he got this year.
He's 40 years old.
He should easily have 5,000 yards and at least like 45 touchdowns.
He's 40
Mike
years old.
Evans, huh?
He's 40 years old. It's a new team. He's 40 years old.
Hey, but look, bro. He only 600 yards, 500 yards more.
Bro, he threw for this. Bro, do you know he threw last year? He threw 613 passes. This year he threw 610 and had more yards, more touchdowns, and a better completion percentage.
but not that much
that's
more. It's not mind blowing, man.
bro. He had 20. Bro, he had 12. If I can do math right, he had 16 more touchdowns. He had damn near half a season more touchdowns.
So and then for every four touchdowns, he threw another pick.
I mean, that's all right with me. That's 2-1, ain't it?
That's
That's all right.
he only had
That's all
46
right, bro.
yards, bro.
Hey,
So I
40.
guess he was throwing the ball in the red zone. That's all. That's all that says. They was throwing the ball in the red zone. He only had 500 more yards, and he got way better weapons.
Bro, he's 41.
All right, it's cool.
I mean, it's a new
Yards ain't
team.
that great,
And on
man.
top of that, I mean, I'm not gonna bet on. I'm not gonna. If I had to put my money on it, I'm gonna put my money on Tom. Their offense is peaking at the right time, and they can go in. They can go in anywhere, run the ball with Ronald Jones, right? And they got a decent defense. Devin White is out, but they don't really need him to be. They don't need Devin White to play against Washington. They don't really need. They don't even need Mike Evans, which I think
is Mike Evans playing?
They said he's day to day, but
Okay.
they don't need him.
Yo, Washington football team upset alert. I might have to pick them, yo.
Okay.
That might be my upset alert.
Somebody just asked me
We'll talk about that later on. We're gonna get to
somebody asked me that shit. They have no chance. Oh my god.
That defense is lights out, bro.
Be pitiful.
Top defense.
He's gonna be pitiful. He's gonna throw for 350, 3 touchdowns.
Spread is I think the spread is like 7 or 8 or whatever.
It's like 8.5. Oh my god, it's terrible. They're gonna run all up and down the field. One leg Smith, get the hell out of here. He's gonna be running for his life.
I tell you, that's gonna be the one.
All right, moving forward, but not moving forward. I got to make mine. So mine for the NFC is actually the Seahawks. Actually, see, here's the thing: people haven't been watching. Their defense been balling for the last. Then the offense slowed down, but the defense done picked up for the last about 5 or 6 weeks. If they can kind of have the offense like they had in the first half and defense they had in the second half of the season, the Seahawks will be dangerous. So that's my most dangerous team for the NFC for this weekend and whatnot. I'm gonna say.
I mean, their defense was balling against all terrible teams: the New York Giants, the New York Jets, the Washington football team, the San Francisco 49ers. Like, they wasn't killing the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, they wasn't killing nobody good.
Slow down.
They came together, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Bro, they was killing butt teams, bro.
You're talking about some butt teams. Slow down.
Terrible.
Look, it ain't put it off.
The defense came together, I feel like.
And
the offense
20 points against 2 teams in a row.
I said the offense was kind of slow in the second half, but they get back. We already know what they can do. We've seen them at their best. Their offense was clicking at one point.
We'll see.
They got to get back to that. So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks or whatever. So
Russ got a reality.
Plus, y'all picked the other teams I like, so I like to have different teams on here. So anyway, all right. Next for the AFC, what team playing this weekend is the most dangerous? You start this time, Jordan.
I mean, I would actually say Baltimore. They've been on a roll. Defense is playing well. They can run the ball efficiently. Lamar's played a lot better, over the course of 3 to 5 weeks towards the end of the season when he needed to, when they needed to get the wins to get into the playoffs. I wouldn't want to play the Ravens if I was anybody. I mean,
didn't they have like 400 yards rushing? That was some crazy shit the other day. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to see them, and I wouldn't want to see them coming into my house, them pissed off. I think Lamar Jackson's got something to prove. I think their defense has something to prove because honestly, I think teams ripped them off. I think after they lost to the Steelers, I think people just wrote them off, and I think they're pissed about that. I think Lamar Jackson has something to say about that, and I truly think they can get to the AFC Championship because I mean I like the Ravens versus Chiefs in the AFC Championship. I wholeheartedly believe that.
That was my pick in the first episode.
I would say I wholeheartedly believe they could beat Buffalo. They could beat Tennessee. They could beat the Chiefs if they can get some pressure. But I wholeheartedly believe it's the Ravens. I wouldn't want to see them right now. I feel.
All right, Jeff, who you got? Most dangerous in the AFC. I knew you were going to say that. You love your Buffalo Bills.
I mean, this is just a season, man. It's one of those magical seasons. You don't really see a young quarterback take the leap that Josh Allen took. The defense is stellar. They have a running program. They don't necessarily have a running back who's their workhorse back or whatever, but they have a program in which they run it to help the offense with play action. So I think the Buffalo Bills dangerous. Like one of these teams, you just give it momentum to just keep going and just keep going. You're like, dang. Before you look at it, when they in the AFC Championship against the Kansas City Chiefs, seed 1 seed versus 2 seed, then y'all start seeing what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right, we're gonna see about that. For the AFC, if I had to pick one, I would actually go opposite of Jordan, not opposite really, but I'm gonna say the Tennessee Titans, man. I just like their formula. Somebody text Robbie the code, but I'm gonna say that they're running like first of all, Derrick Henry's a fucking monster, yo. I can't believe he had 250 yards the other day. And it's really like that. And people keep talking about him, but it's really the offensive line. It's so freaking good. And they got those big bully receivers and Corey Davis and AJ Brown and whatnot, who I like. And Jeff was talking about him all year. Tannehill have been playing really, really good this season, yo. So I kind of yeah. I like him too. And I like Vrabel, as you know. I always like Vrabel. I think he could step up, and I think they can be really, really dangerous. And we'll kind of see. What's going on.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Watch
I think the Ravens in danger. I definitely think they're in danger off the bat. Like
they got Tennessee. They ain't all right. We're gonna see.
I
I think Tennessee is in some danger, but we're gonna see because I think the Ravens feel some type of way.
But what? They was playing terrible.
Teams wrote them off. Point and play period. Teams wrote them off. They didn't even think they were gonna make the playoffs. Teams wrote them off. Period.
No, man, not
people talk about how bad Lamar Jackson is all year, and you got to remember weren't they the 1 seed last year? Tennessee came in there and thumped them. So this is a revenge game for them. So keep an eye on that too.
That strategy ain't changed. It just looked like it got better. They just got to come in and thump them again.
Yo, special guest in the building, Ravi from the Airbnb. What's going on, Ravi?
What's up? I'm in Utah now.
Are you in Utah now?
Yeah.
I thought you were coming back already. When are you coming back?
Like 2 more weeks.
Oh, okay.
Is that the Rose Bowl? Is that the Rose Bowl hoodie when we beat y'all?
This is the Rose Bowl the year that we won the Big Ten like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you know we about to win a chip, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Justin Fields looks great. Honestly, if he's available at 6, I mean.
Nah, Jet's gonna take him. I think.
Yeah,
Justin Fields.
I think so.
Yeah,
Nah. I definitely don't like him.
Whoa.
Really? What topic are you? What topic are we on?
Hold on, Robert. I want to hear this. Go ahead. Why, Jeff? Why you don't like him?
Dwayne Haskins was good too, wasn't he?
No, this ain't Dwayne Haskins. This ain't no Dwayne Haskins shit.
All right,
man, this ain't that. This ain't that. Way better.
Haskins, I thought threw for like 50 touchdowns at Ohio State.
Bro, he's way better than Dwayne Haskins.
Yo, Haskins sucked, dude.
He's
coming out.
But not even that though. He's way better than Dwayne Haskins. Like I'm not gonna stunt. Like nah. Justin Fields was the number 2 player overall out of high school behind Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
And he's still number 2.
He's still number 2
for a while, ain't he?
Ain't better.
Anyway, Ravi, let's catch you up, bro. I don't know, how much time we got, but the question we were just on, which you all answered, you can answer yourself. And I'll ask some more questions. But what team is playing this weekend? Not the ones with the bias. It's the most dangerous in the AFC. That's it.
Most dangerous in the AFC. Honestly, probably the Titans.
Oh, I said that. Look at that.
Yeah, I think if Derrick Henry gets going, I think it could be over for anybody, because if he gets going, they control the game.
Right.
They eat clock. It opens up the game for Tannehill.
Yep.
And their defense can hold up.
AJ Brown and Corey Davis. Yep.
Yeah, I could definitely see the Titans making some noise.
Nah.
Look at Jordan face over there. How about for the NFC, Robbie? Who'd you say most dangerous?
NFC, I think the Bucks. I'm not really sold on, like, no team in the NFC really like jumps out at me. I think we're going to see an AFC winner this year, but the Bucks, just because Brady and the experience.
That's what Jordan said. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What'd you guys say?
Jordan said the Bucks. I said the Seahawks, and Jeff said Saints. No. So
Okay.
NFC. AFC, I said Titans like you. Jordan said Baltimore, and Jeff said he said the Bills. No. So that was that. Another question I could ask you, Robbie. Let me ask some questions, guys, since he missed the time. What player needs to win a Super Bowl the most for their legacy? Russ, Breeze, Rodgers. There you go. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I mean, he just has the one, and as good as he is, he needs another one under his belt.
Okay.
Mahomes is young. He's gonna win probably 4 by the time he retires.
Okay. 4 is a good number. Who was the NFL's most disappointing team this year? With the expectations going into the season?
Not our favorite team.
Yeah. I mean, Eagles are definitely disappointing. I think the Ravens, even though they made the playoffs, they were supposed to be better than they were last year. And last year they were one of the best teams ever. So they came out kind of flat. Yeah.
All right. What team was the most surprising this season?
The Bills.
Okay.
Absolutely dominant. And you know what? You guys laughed at me a few weeks ago when I said Josh Allen was going to be a top 3 MVP candidate.
Nah, we didn't laugh at you.
Someone laughed.
I definitely didn't
laugh at you.
I definitely didn't think he ain't gonna be a top 3 candidate. Come on.
We ain't laugh at you. But you know, but you know what it was. But you know what it was though. We was saying Mahomes, Rodgers, and Henry. Mahomes is out now. Allen is in.
Nah. What? Fuck no.
No.
Mahomes
is out.
He ain't out. I'm just saying it's still.
In my opinion,
he might be lower than Allen.
No. He's lower, right? I mean, he's not top 3 anymore, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Robert Banks.
Who you got? Henry, Rodgers.
That Falcons game they won, but it was horrible.
And he had one loss the whole season, Mahomes.
And then he sat in the last game. While Rodgers has 50-some touchdowns.
40.
I mean, one slip up. They had one slip up against the Raiders, who at the time we thought were really good.
No, wait, hold on. See, Aaron Rodgers win MVP because the fact that it's a surprise. Everyone expected Patrick Mahomes to be the only shining light this season because who was there that was better than him?
No.
But Aaron Rodgers came out and said, "Oh, well, wait, his numbers are a little more gaudier and he's more efficient. He just had a better season. His team is showing it because they're the number 1 seed. It's just like that. It surprised us. If nobody did nothing abnormal, we give Mahomes the reward with hands down because he's the best quarterback in the NFL.
But this isn't surprising that Aaron Rodgers had this type of season. It's still Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but look at why he didn't do this last year then? Or the year before that?
Check the numbers last year. I mean, they can't be too far off.
I mean, he ain't throw 40 touchdowns because we didn't notice that or recognize that. They would have said something about it.
I mean,
5 this year, 45-5 he went.
He threw.
That's what I'm saying. He's out of this world. And that's why it's giving him the consideration because nobody expected it to be like this.
I mean, bro. I can't say Mahomes is out, bro. I'm sorry, Mahomes is not out.
Bro, last year he threw more touchdowns.
No, he's definitely not out.
He threw more touchdowns and less picks than Mahomes last year.
Well, how many?
Mahomes won MVP. Mahomes was hurt last year. He missed a couple games.
I know, but he still has a better. He still has, still better numbers.
How many touchdowns did Rodgers throw?
36-4, bro.
36. He almost 10 more this season, bro.
Bro, that's cool. It's hard to get 40.
How many yards he throw last year?
47.
How many yards he throw?
4,000.
How many picks Rodgers have this year?
5.
4?
5. 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah. I think
Mahomes had 3 in one game.
Mahomes, he only won with 5 picks.
It's because
Mahomes had a lot of picks. I'm saying that Atlanta game was bad. In that Atlanta game, I don't even know if y'all watched that game.
Did he had a game-winning touchdown in the Atlanta game?
Mahomes? Yeah, what are you talking about?
They were a block away from losing the game.
Bro, he brought him down the field for the game-winning touchdown. Did he not? I'm just asking.
That's cool, but they were a field goal away from losing. They missed. Atlanta missed the field goal to tie it up and go into overtime. What?
Teams have slip-ups.
Like you said before,
I can't.
They get everybody's best shot. What do you think?
I was saying that. I was the one saying that.
I said like you said before.
But that's what I'm saying. But I don't, bro. Over the stretch of what I'm referring to in terms of Mahomes lost it, Aaron Rodgers was just flat out better. Josh Allen was flat out.
Well, here's
better.
a question: should Derrick Henry get more votes? You think? Because he had 2,000 yards.
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, throughout the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks of the season, they've all been better than Patrick Mahomes, even though Patrick Mahomes has been great.
One thing to know, I don't think they weren't like the Chiefs weren't prime time any of the last few weeks either.
No.
So they didn't get as much recognition. So even if Mahomes was playing super well, they weren't playing prime time. Bills had the Monday night game.
I mean,
I think Sunday night too.
He wasn't playing bad enough for them to lose because they clearly didn't. But I still think they all were playing better than him.
I don't think he will win, but he ain't out because of the last few games.
I'm not saying he's out, but he's not top 3 for me.
I still got to go with Josh Allen, me personally, or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I do. Ravi, what else did I ask these guys? Ravi, what team is the most surprising this season? Or not to you?
Surprising? I think I'd go the Bills again.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. What player that you expected more from?
Wentz.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just looking at the topics and I was like, this one is easy, open shut. He sucked this year. Get rid of his ass.
You want to get rid of him too?
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be there. All right. So you're all close.
I think so.
All right. So the next question I had for the NFC playoffs, the number 1 seed or the field? So the Packers or the field to get to the Super Bowl? Who would you take, Jeff?
Packers. Gonna be a duplicate of Super Bowl 1, Chiefs Packers.
All right. Jordan?
Question, bro. I'm sorry.
What
was your question?
Who goes to the Super Bowl from the NFC, bro?
No, that's not the question. The question is for the NFC playoffs, if you had to take the Packers or the field, what would you take? No.
Like the entire field?
Right.
Oh gosh. I'm not gonna
the NFC field.
I'm not gonna
NFC
take
field.
Right, yeah, I'm not gonna take the NFC field over the Packers because I only believe there's only one team that can really do anything to them. So I'll take Packers.
Right.
What's the team?
Huh?
What team you think has the shot against them?
TB.
I think Packers are gonna get the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And this year, especially, I think with the 7 teams and that second seed doesn't have a bye.
Okay.
I think the Packers.
I agree. It's unanimous. I like the Packers too. I think I want to see Chiefs. I want to see Chiefs Packers. I want to see but that's not the question. Next question: Chiefs or the field? AFC. Jordan, what you think?
Yo, I'm gonna take the field.
Okay.
It's a lot of good football in the AFC.
Because there's a lot of good teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams. Like you look at
AFC is disgustingly good.
So I'm gonna take the field because I think that they can be beat.
Who got the best chance, you think?
Bro, I really think. I mean, if I had to put my money on it, bro, I'm serious about the Ravens. I know y'all think I'm tripping, but
I don't think that.
You don't want to play a team that's on a roll that has something to prove with a great defense and a great running game. That is a recipe for disaster in the playoffs.
Wait, how did Lamar play in the playoffs last year?
That was one game, bro. Oh.
And they played
hold on. And like I was saying earlier, they played the Titans, who came in there and waxed their ass. Who they about to play again? The Titans. They remember that shit. You don't want to play a team that has a revenge, that has something to prove. Like I said, the teams have been writing them off. Teams have
on the road.
Teams wrote them off. Bro, defense in a running game travels anywhere you go. A defense in a running game comes to play anywhere.
I think that's the same thing the Titans got.
They don't got a better defense than Baltimore. Oh my heavens, no.
They ain't got no.
I don't think Baltimore has a real shot because I think Titans win that game because of they're gonna have fans there too.
Oh, they are. I know that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then Robbie, Chiefs or the field? If you had to pick for the AFC.
I mean, I think the Chiefs are going to win if I had to pick someone from the field, I think it's going to be the Bills. So I'll go with the field. I think the Bills are going to shock everybody.
All right, Jeff, you agree with that? I think you agree with that.
Chiefs.
You got Chiefs? Okay. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Replay Super Bowl 1 Packers.
Oh,
Chiefs.
you did.
I just can't see nobody getting past Mahomes. Like, I think he waiting for the challenge for somebody to dare test him. And he gonna show his straight wizardry. Like, yo.
For the AFC, man, if I'm a betting man, I gotta take the field, man. The field is too good. So if I had to take
right.
the bet,
we're not even talking about. Nobody even mentioned the Steelers. Nobody even mentioned this. We didn't even mention the Steelers just now.
They're done. It's over for them.
If I had to put it this time, I'm gonna put it to you. What offense I think could light up the Steelers? The Chiefs.
Bro, if I had to, I'm dead ass. If I had to pick two teams aside from the Chiefs, I'm looking at the Ravens and the Steelers. Period. I'm not looking at Tennessee. I'm not looking at Buffalo.
I think
I'm not looking at Cleveland.
Lamar Jackson. I think he'll have a terrible playoff game this week, and the question is gonna start coming.
You're gonna see.
Yeah. Like are they gonna pay him? And then
defense and run game.
Nah, he getting paid, bro.
Defense, he's getting paid.
Get paid because he got the MVP, but I think it's gonna be one.
He's still a top 10 QB. But hold on, defense and run game. That travels. That matters in the playoffs, bro.
But what happens if you can't run? If you can't run the ball, though?
We've ever seen play football.
Who's not gonna run the ball against Tennessee?
No, I'm saying what happens if they figure out how to stop the run? That's my question.
That defense got to ball out. I really believe
Le'Veon. And you said we're looking at the greatest quarterback ever.
So I know that, but I'm just saying, bro. If I had to pick, I'm gonna pick the field, bro. The teams are too good.
All right. Well,
so he gotta be just as good.
Well, since we're picking,
quarterback of all time.
All right. Well, since we're picking, let's go with our standard upset and a lock for this weekend, wild card weekend. So one upset and one lock.
I got two upsets for you.
Nah, don't give me one. Don't give me two.
All right, I got my lock. Let me go. I got my lock. Tampa Bay over Washington. Book it.
Okay.
Isn't that technically an upset?
No, is it?
No. Four seed versus 5 seed.
Nah, 10 8.5 point favorites today.
I'm kidding.
They're gonna get rolled on. They're gonna get rolled on, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna get rolled on. Wait, upset. Colts over the Bills.
Okay. All right.
Colts over the Bills.
All right, Ravi.
I like that. That's a good one. My lock is also going to be Tampa Bay over Washington. They stand no chance. No chance.
No chance.
It's going to be comical. Upset. Honestly, you guys are going to think it's stupid, but I think the Browns are going to beat the Steelers.
Okay.
Without the coach, without whatever's going on. Also, you think they're going to postpone the game?
No, they're going to play the game. Why? No. The coach?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, they already said the special teams coach going to call the game.
Okay.
They about to get waxed.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
People about to get waxed.
I'm just going with a big upset.
Yo, Stefanski calls the plays. He's not just like the coach, like, you know what I mean? Like other coaches, he actually calls the plays. So that's
Baker not ready for this.
Shake and bake. We'll see.
He gonna be seeing. He gonna be like ear in the headlights. He gonna be like, oh shit. Like,
well, they do got defensive running game though. So you know, they can do that.
I don't trust their defense like that though. I don't trust their defense like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, Jeff, what you got, bro?
My upset is the Washington football team over the Buccaneers. I just think that defense, Tom Brady has trouble in the pocket with defenses up in his grill, and Chase Young and them boys is bad, man. That defense is really good, and I think that they can get enough from the run game to support the little bit of pass they need, and I think they can beat the Bucs. I just do. Something just tells me about that. Like,
bro, Chase Young ran his mouth a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Chase Young ran his mouth a little bit too much. You're not even all that crazy. You're not even top 5 in sacks.
So. All right. Well, either way, that's my pick. My lock for this weekend is definitely going to be the New Orleans Saints over the Chicago Bears.
Definitely a lock.
Yes, a lock. That's a lock and a half right there. All right. Lock.
I wish we could have. Yo, is this real?
What?
Did the Bills just sign Earl Thomas?
Yes.
Got breaking news? Oh no.
I want to see this shit.
Is you breaking news? Yes or no? We can't be putting this on the show if it ain't.
I don't think so. This shit gotta be fake. Hell no. Can you even do that? Can they even do that? It's the end of the season.
I don't know. Somebody let me know if we got breaking news. But
we do have some breaking news. Devontae Smith won the Heisman, and Dr. Dre is in the ICU.
Is he?
What?
Yeah, he had a brain
COVID?
aneurysm.
Oh shit!
That's
With a brain
crazy.
aneurysm?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't lose him in 2021. Fuck no. We lost too many.
No,
We lost
not Dre.
too many real ones last year. We could not lose him.
Damn man.
But no, that Earl Thomas shit gotta be foolish.
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
think that's. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Non-facts, bro.
Is Jeff? Is golf playing this weekend or no?
They haven't said yet. They said it's not liable, but they're gonna get waxed anyway.
That's my lock. Seahawks over the Rams. So that's my lock, actually. And my upset, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna roll with upset. I guess a bigger upset would be if I had to pick one, I would go with Jeff and the Washington football team over the Bucks. Only because of the past, but I mean, I would go with them more than I would go with the Browns. Of course, they're not beating the Steelers.
Brady in there, man.
Yeah. Now you know what? I'm gonna follow. Who said Colts over the Bills? I'm gonna go with Colts over the Bills.
Jordan.
Yeah. Colts over the Bills.
Brady might.
Right now they saying he out.
Who? Golf?
Oh.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Out too.
Who?
Cooper Cup.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
It might get trashy.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Bro,
all right.
Football team. Washington is about to get trashed. Oh my God.
Last but not least, before the playoffs starts, we can look at this later on. We're gonna pick our Super Bowl matchup and winner. So, Jeff, you already said your matchup. Who you got winning?
Oh man.
Chiefs and Packers. Who you got winning?
I think that I think the Packers might win.
Okay.
Andy Reid might put the whole playbook out the night before, like Bill Callahan did back with the Raiders against the Buccaneers, and give all his plays away so Aaron Rodgers know them all. But no, yeah, I think they can win. I think the Packers can win.
Packers over Chiefs. You got Drew. What you got? This guy.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs, bro. I'm just gonna take the Chiefs.
Over who? Over Packers?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really like Tampa Bay.
So what you got? Chiefs over Tampa Bay?
Like,
come on, man. Put it on wax, baby.
All right, yeah. Chiefs and Packers. Chiefs over the Packers.
All right. Ravi, what you got, man? Please.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna mix it up. Let's go Packers over the Bills. Another Super Bowl loss.
The Bills.
Yeah.
That would be horrible, bro. They finally get back.
That would be horrible, man. It would be better just not to make it, honestly.
Shit, they might not get past the first round.
I'm gonna go with Packers over Chiefs, like Jeff. I think that the Chiefs defense is not good enough to stop Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams up there. I think the Packers defense is just good enough to kind of hold the Chiefs down enough for Rodgers to do his thing. And the Packers got a much better running game. So if they do get a lead, Aaron Jones and Williams can run the ball. So I'm going to go with Packers over Chiefs in an upset. I'll probably bet it and everything when it happens. So I'm going to go with Packers over Chiefs. So anyway, anything else to say about the playoffs moving forward or the season or the Super Bowl? Anybody, any other thoughts at all?
No, man.
I'm shocked that we made it through a whole season. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, they played every game, no cancellations. Good for the NFL, honestly.
And they also had the Broncos play a wide receiver at quarterback, and a lot of craziness happened or something like that.
We had a game almost every day of the week this year. Like,
It kind of worked out for us, the viewer, though. We had games all type of days and stuff like that. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one thing I
football
want
can
to say
really dominate and do that. Like, yo, we gonna have a game every week, every day of the week except for Friday. Like, that's it.
yo, one thing that I do want to say about the AFC playoffs is, like, remember how we talked about the Colts and we talked about Philip Rivers and all that shit? Like, if Philip Rivers cannot turn the ball over, like, they're gonna beat Buffalo. Because a team
Buffalo's good, yeah.
Buffalo, yeah, but Colts defense, Colts has the defense and they have the speed on defense to be able to control the Bills' offense. Like, they have speed, from the linemen to the safeties, and they have a pass rush. Like, they have, two good defensive linemen who can get to the quarterback. Like, so, and the thing with him is, I think the thing with Josh Allen is, keep him in the pocket. Make him beat you from the pocket. Once he starts going out and making all those, incredible plays, going out, what I'm saying, outside the pocket, that's when you get hit for big plays, and that's how you lose games. They need to keep him in the pocket, force him to, be a pocket passer. He's shown that he could do it, but do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they got to make him throw from the pocket. They don't have a running game. Their running game is shit. The Colts are going to shut all that shit down. So he's gonna have
4 interceptions.
He's gonna have to throw the ball 40 times because Colts are shutting all that run shit down. I don't think the Colts are just gonna let Stephon Diggs run all up and down the field. I think it's gonna be an interesting matchup. I'm going with the Colts because I really like what they can do. Like, they can pound you, like just like Frank, head coach. They can pound you, hit you with the play action. The receivers have gotten better. T.Y. Hilton's coming into form. They don't got nobody to really. They can't stop the run. Not Jonathan Taylor. What's his name? Jonathan Taylor. Right?
Mm-hmm. Running back.
Be an animal.
What's your final season thoughts on the Eagles and Dougie P? What they should do with that situation?
Oh, man. You want to hear that shit?
Yeah, go ahead. It's a show, bro. Go ahead.
After that, look, hold on. I want to know your thoughts about the whole, issue that everybody has about the fact that they threw the game. Mind you,
I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah,
I would say when they put Sudfeld in, he was 7 for 20. He threw a pick, and it was 14 minutes left.
The problem was should have kicked the field goal to tie it up. Why went on a 4th down at the end of the 3rd quarter? That make no fucking sense or whatever like that.
Right. Jalen Hurts wasn't playing well.
Look, we didn't have anything to play for. Might as well throw the backups in.
And then. Right, and the thing is, the normal starters didn't even shoot up for the game.
Yeah,
they were already treating
like 14 people out. Yeah,
so I think when he didn't kick the field goal, it was showing he was trying to throw the game or whatever.
He been doing shit like that. So he wasn't even trying to throw the whole season.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a great coach. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Whatever. Like that. I don't know what happened there. He fell off.
And then they're trying to say, well, he should be going for that shit. Well,
nah, I wouldn't say that. He should be going for other shit.
And you're right. If he's going to be going, he should be going for the way the season went, not for the way that shit. They just got the 6th pick.
But they're saying Carson don't trust Doug no more either. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean,
we don't trust you neither.
I'm reading that he sucks. Yeah, I think they're gonna end up keeping him, but I wish
I said that. They're gonna keep Carson. I keep saying that. So
they're gonna eat I wish they would just eat the cap next year, and then 2022 we'd have so much cap space, but they're not gonna do that.
You bring the first back.
I say if all 3 of them come back, bro, I'm gonna be devastated. Somebody has to take the fall for that.
Howie and Doug.
Yeah. Howie and Doug are staying. That's a lock.
Yeah, that's already a lock. So if Wentz comes back,
they haven't been
devastating. How can you even have a locker after this season? How can you even have him in the locker room? I mean,
they're gonna try to recreate 2017, and that was obviously it's looking like that was a fluke.
Well, they already tried to restructure. They already restructured Jackson and Jeffrey, so they already made 2 bad choices right there because they're keeping.
No, they can restructure and still cut them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they need to restructure before the end of the league year. That way, they have the cap space for next year.
Speaking of cap, here's a question then. Like a bonus question. Who? I guess the question is like, who do you see next year like really taking off that didn't take off this year? Or not?
Chargers.
The Cardinals.
Chargers came to mind for me first.
Okay.
I mean, damn, and they
I
think
think
that he could be,
defense.
like I said, they can fire the coach.
My thing with the Chargers is like, are they going to get the right coach?
They don't have to. They got the right talent.
They got the right talent. They got defense and they got offense. They have
a good pick. What, 13th pick or something?
Yeah.
They lost Eckler for most of the season. Like, think about that leadership they would have got on offense.
Derwin James
and that guy still broke the record for rookie stuff. That dude was awesome.
And he missed the game. Don't forget, he didn't play the first game.
Yeah.
And look, he already got weapons when he got Allen and Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Man, they already set, bro.
It'll be. I'm excited for next year, but the playoffs should be a lot of fun this weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Oh yeah, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, all playoff games.
3 games each.
I'm definitely betting some money on them. I'm sorry about that. I got to put some money on that. So.
They don't got sports betting here.
Oh,
Land of the Mormons.
what you got to skiing again in Utah now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just mixed it up. Yeah.
I got you. Airbnb, that's good. Make my stock some money. Airbnb.
Oh yeah.
So, but all right, man. That's our show. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back next week to recap all of our picks. And for this week's playoff, we'll have our guy Tobi back next week as well. Got to rag on him about losing the Fantasy League Championship. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and we're out. See you
later.
Later.